I wanted to do a video on HEX LED just to give you some explanation as to why it's better than something like Tri-LED or Quad LED. Now, there are people who got into uplighting or architectural lighting probably 10 years ago. They bought some LED fixtures and they're still making money on them. The return on investment has been amazing. In fact, most people are making more money as far as the margin goes on uplighting or architectural lighting than they are on their DJ services. So here's a little explanation. Tri-LED looks something like this. You have red, you have green, and you have blue. You can do some cool color combinations with this as well, such as red and blue kind of make a pink or a purple color, right? Now you can also do red and green, kind of make an amber, not really, but kind of. You can go full on and do kind of a white, although it definitely has a bluish green tint to it. I call it like a Superman white, like the Superman castle in the old Superman movies, the ice castle. It's kind of what it reminds me of. It's not a pure white, but it's kind of white. But when you start talking about HEX LED, you can get a white. This is a cool white. It doesn't have any blue tint to it. You also get colors like amber. Now, this is a pure amber, and to get a pure amber, you need an amber LED. You can't really get it with Tri-LED. It has green tones to it. This is like candlelight. This is very hot for brides. This is the color that a lot of them are asking for because it's elegant. And then you also get UV. Now, this is essentially black light. And you might say to yourself, I don't really use black light, so I don't really need this. But the thing is, you can do more than just black light with UV in your HEX LED. So let me show you some color combinations that you can only achieve with HEX. For example, if I go red like this, okay, then I add some UV to it, I get a hot pink. And you can adjust that color temperature to whatever you want. You can go really, really bright, or you can make it a little deeper. But that is definitely a pink. I don't know how you can see it on the camera, but this is pink. This is the color I'm going to be using next week at the event I'm doing. Pink is the only color that will do, and the only way I'm going to be able to achieve it is with the HEX LED. Now, speaking of red, there's a red. This is a nice color, and you can go, you know, amber if you want the candlelight color. But if you want kind of a hot rod flaming red, you can do the red and the amber combination. And it's more like a hellfire red. We can do green, no problem. But if we want more of a lime green, we can add some amber to it. Kind of gives it a lime color. Alternately, we could add some UV to it, and it becomes more of a pastel green. Speaking of pastels, you're going to be able to achieve this really well with the addition of white on here. So, for instance, let's go green, and let's add some white to it. And we're more of a pastel color. Again, I don't know how this looks on camera, but this is a nice pastel green, kind of an Easter color. You can do the same thing with red, and you can adjust that to whatever you'd like. Make it a pale red, or you could even go pale blue. You can do all kinds of stuff with HEX LED. But yeah, this stuff is getting more and more affordable every day. And if you're going to step into it for the first time, this is definitely the way to go. You can get this battery power, you can get this wireless DMX, or get the simple ones that plug into the wall. They come in bars, they come in bars, all kinds of configurations. But again, this is the way to go for uplighting or architectural lighting for our wedding clients from now on. Because this is the color most of them are going to want, amber. But like next week, like I say, no problem. Give them some pink. So there's this quick video for you. Hope it helps somebody. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. We may do more videos on architectural lighting or uplighting or even HEX LED later on this week, depending on the questions I get down here. Share if you dig it, practice, and enjoy.